Yo, this your boy Lope, live in the kitchen. I'm back, episode 27. And this episode today is brought to you by 48 Hour Records, Island Bite Cuisine, 675 Blue Hills Avenue. Check the food out, very tasty, worth going to get. The Good Chef on IG. Check out his menu. He also on Twitter and Facebook. The Tobacco Shack in Windsor, Connecticut. Check them out as well. On Windsor Ave. Check them out. Also, Girls and Pistols Productions. Shout outs to them as well. And today's topic is about black men ignorance in America, and they stripping us of our intelligence as we know it. They done dumbed down our race so we could get dumber. And if you don't believe it, you just gotta look at the stuff that they put out, the content that people put out, the ignorant stuff people do and say on Instagram. Like yesterday, a guy called Malcolm X a snitch, and I'm like, you on a podcast, call it a bid. There was a leader for the black people a snitch because he said he was on papers, had an FBI file or whatever. Everybody back in the day that was a part of the COINTELPRO had all that stuff. They had, it wasn't just him, it was Huey Newton, Bobby Seale, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, so on and so forth. Marcus Garvey, everybody. Are you serious? Like, the CIA followed Malcolm X around for 5 years, 3 to 5 years before he even actually died. Even when he went on his pilgrimage back to Mecca, he got followed over there by them. So for y'all to sit there and say he snitched, no, they had him videotaped. And they had him surveilled and same shit that go on with drug cases, the same shit was going on then. My whole thing is this with this, like, King Erna, no disrespect to your platform, no disrespect to what you do, but that was real ignorant to go on Flip the Script radio podcast just the other day and say what you said and not have no facts or actual facts behind it. None. And I feel like it's ignorant that you want to be out here praising niggas in the streets when niggas try to get out of the streets. Everybody not trying to go to the streets. And it's even sadder that you pushing a message and you want to say you stripping people of their honor and you doing this and you doing that. But you're not, you're not even living in the context of honor. You stole people's sea moss, then did this and did that. But I'm not going to get it straight from the topic. But the whole point is now, like, they use the internet, the dumbest style they use. They let y'all rap. Y'all don't even be saying that in the songs no more, and it's just, it gets sells, and everything is dumbed down. It's like education doesn't have no value in the world for black men. Like, everybody take the easy route. They want to do something stupid on the internet to get famous, or find some way easy to do something instead of actually picking up a book, reading, educating themselves, learning, growing a business for themselves. We don't got no black farmers. We got black farmers, but it ain't prominent. It ain't like how it used to be in the 1800s when people had to farm to get their food, and it ain't none of that no more. It's just the easy buck. I don't gotta read, and everybody, look at R. Kelly. Like, he wrote all the songs, but he don't got no education, and then he's not smart enough to manage his own money to get good lawyers, and he can't even get out. He's not in a good situation. It's just so many situations that make black people look dumb to stuff. fighting on the internet. Always cussing and they ain't got no bigger vocabulary. Just always finding humor in ghetto shit and coon shit. Instead of finding humor in your kid reading a book or actually learning or wanting to do something. More people invested in themselves than they invested in the people that they should invest in, like the future. And then a lot of, black people wonder why they kids, because they let them be in their conversation. They let them do this. They let them do that. It's cool to let a kid have an opinion at a young age, but it's also wrong for him to sit around and listen to grown people talking and your kid and the kid hearing y'all bad mouthing people and cussing and carrying on. Instead of sending them off to play and do other stuff, him or her, and then y'all mad because they in y'all business. That's crazy. You gotta be mad at yourself. Growing up as a kid, I know me personally, I grew up with my aunt and my uncle. Like, I couldn't go in there. And even later on with my mom, like, nobody wasn't having that in the 80s and the 90s. You got to go out the room with grown folks discussing and talking. You don't need to hear none of that. Yeah. And back then, I had my uncle. He used to always tell me a little stuff about school. Christopher Columbus ain't do that. People ain't do this. People ain't do that. That's educating a kid at an early age. Nowadays, they don't tell a kid, oh, Christmas ain't real, or you don't tell them this, or you don't tell them that. You let them think it's all right, and they parents ain't do nothing for them. And then when your kids turn around and disrespect you, instead of putting everything in proper perspective, then you mad. You can't be mad if you're not actually teaching them nothing or teaching them right from wrong early. Or teaching them be respectful or not to be disrespectful. But for black men, every day we gotta bring our value up and not go back down, because we're devalued by other races because of the way we act and the things we do. And I ain't talking about just because you go to jail and all this. Nah. It's society. Look for all your actions, then you end up working at McDonald's for 30 years because you would have caught a felony, or you just doing too much cool shit and you think you're too cool for a job, and then when you turn 50, now you want to go actually look for a job after you tried to hustle for the last 30 years and it didn't work. That's, like, come on, man. You got to be smarter. You can't enslave your mind to just certain things and everything. You got to, put some effort and thought into your future as well. You play a part in that shit as well. Can't just, I'm about to pick and choose when and let a white man tell you, not to say it like that, but you can't let them tell you or dictate your program in life. You can't let them dictate how you take care of your kids, none of that. Black men, we gotta step it up. All of us, not just, I'm speaking to the masses, everybody, we all gotta step it up. No excuses for 2020, like, that shit dead, man. It's quiet for that, because at the end of the day, we gonna keep just going in circles. I ain't saying that what I'm saying gonna rally everybody, but hopefully somebody will listen to it and take something from it, That's how it should be. Dudes think all of the hard life, this and that, but you still can't pick up a book and read just because you out here hustling and you can't be smart. Nah. Somebody said that, like, when you was in the gang, the stupidest shit you did what made you more popular, but I feel like that's a dumb analogy, because I feel like the smartest shit you did and got money, they should have praised that. What's the point of having 100 W's and one smart nigga? That ain't a crew. You got one nigga that's the brain, you got a bunch of other niggas that's the brawn. That shit don't equate to nothing. It don't equate to nothing, because you ain't always gonna be street fighting. You ain't always gonna be shooting a gun. You gotta. Sometimes there's gonna be other things when you have to come to use your mind and use your brain to actually think your way out of a situation instead of trying to shoot it out or whatever the case may be. Nah. Can't do that. Cannot do that. Cannot. And it's just like it's sad. There's grown men out here that get influenced by rap music. Listen to a song and really think that the song pertains to their life and they gotta go do this and go do that. But at the end of the day, I feel like that shit kind of stupid too, because if you let anything influence you besides what need to influence you, I feel like your kids should influence you. Like, if you got kids and you could look at them and be like, damn, I'm about to go do some dumb shit, then nah. You ain't thinking at all. You just think about yourself. And that's just some dumb shit, because, like, that shit is retarded. And I say that with sincerity, not to say disrespect nobody, but you gotta use your brain. Like, you gotta use that, because it ain't nothing in the world better than thinking for yourself and not letting somebody think for you or have a perception of you or what they feel like they think they know of you. Nah. You gotta evolve from that shit. If you ain't evolving, you ain't trying to change. At all. You ain't trying to change it no type of way. Nah. You gotta divide and conquer that shit, because, like, every day is something new in the news. Something always happening. Some cool shit. Kanye praised Jesus for getting $68 million. That don't even sound like it meant like a real prayer. It sounded like he was just happy to get some money. Y'all go buy them Yeezys. I don't. But that's y'all. But, you know, like, I ain't saying not go buy it. He got the shit's dope, but I don't like Adidas. I put it to you like that, but I don't know. It's just a bunch of shit that, you know, you got to look into and really understand. And also as well, not even just that. You know, like, the lady killed the guy down there in Texas, the cop lady. She getting pats on the back. Y'all condone that. It's a black community. Y'all let it go on. Y'all let the lady, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't have let that ride. She wouldn't have got shit from me. She would have got, like, I would have stood up in court and said, yo, my brother, life wasn't worth no 10 years. She should have got at least however old he was. At least. If they knew they wasn't going to give her life, but she could have got like 29, 30 years. And that could have been the end of that, but y'all gave it 10. Y'all let it slide, whatever. That's Texas. I can't say we up north, and I don't know what would have happened up here. Court would have been wild. It would have been wild. I ain't gonna lie. I can't hold you for nothing for that, but it is what it is. You know, not even just that situation. Suge Knight in jail just from being stupid. Running the nigga over, run his boy over, you know, even that. You know? Drug lords in jail. Dudes that's probably could have used their mind, but using it for other shit, but it be like that. It's so many scenarios that black men need to understand and pay attention to and really wake up and understand that they use shit against you and it be the same shit you doing and you don't even see it. Like, where you got to go get that? Yeah. Do some gangster shit? Yeah. They got some gangster place for you to go. You'll go to the penitentiary. Then they going to put you in some of the worst places and then see if you can withstand that. Then they want you to come back out here. Then, just